Betrayal was real. They thought I'd fall apart. Not at all. Thought I'd lose my mind. Not at all. They thought I'd stop. Not at all. Yeah. They said I came with too much heart. They said I came with too much heart. Chocolate City, where it starts. Chocolate City, where it starts. See yellow tape and white chalk. Yellow tape and white chalk. I bounced back and took a loss. Bounced back and took a loss. My own homies double crossed me. Lord, I came up and now they salty. Lord, I was getting twisted often. Man, had to get them spirits off me. Get them spirits, long nights, short days. Jugging was a forte, burner in the north face, strutting with a stone face, always in the wrong place. I'm thankful just for God's grace. I had to change up, pick some game up and lead them lame snuffs. And them bras played it different, switching up on the realest. It was sandpaper kisses. Shorty had me twisted, but it got me on a mission. Do you trust in this world? Better watch the people close, cause they'll turn. If they see you rising up in his word, they'll try to block your blessings that you deserve. You better leave the world behind. Yeah, can't stop this light of mine. I'm bound to shine, keep them glorified. Looking burnished bronze. I'm in this image, ain't no doubt about it. I'ma keep it solid. Hey, I'ma keep it solid. You ain't real, we gon' be divided. People tried it, but they couldn't hide it. They thought I sell out, not at all. Ain't no sellout. What you thought? They said I came with too much heart. Pops gave me all this heart. Chocolate City, where it starts. DC is where it starts. See yellow tape and white chalk. Yellow tape and white chalk. I bounced back and took a loss. My own homies double crossed me. Lord, so I came up. Now they salty. Lord, I was getting twisted often. Had to get them spirits off me. Who do you trust in this world? Better watch the people close, cause they'll turn. If they see you rising up in his word, they'll try to block your blessings that you deserve. Hey, if y'all like that track right there, that's called Chocolate City. And you can find that exclusively on New Breed Universal ENT, man. Y'all already know what time it is. I came through to give you that spiritual voltage that you all signed up for. Hey, y'all ever notice when you're making strides in the right direction and you just on point and you ain't backpedaling, you're not backtracking, you're not willfully sinning, you're not doing nothing just out of pocket, and you finally got that stride going where you got your head up, chest out, and you just making things shake, and you got motion, and you finally are building strong bonds and connections with the Most High the way you need to. Of course, you may have been in this truth for a long time and backtrack here and there, but then you get this stride where you just really on point and you doing things the right way. We all been there. Y'all won't admit it, but we all been there, right? You ever notice when that's happening, all of a sudden, all these devils, all these demons, all these entities start operating? I don't know. It's just something I noticed. I don't know if y'all can relate. You can relate. Now, look, I know what's going on social media. I see the videos. I see the content. I see all the talk that's going on. Listen, I want to say this first and foremost, man. Right now, the Most High's chosen people are on the precipice of doing something great. Absolutely groundbreaking. And y'all don't even know what's next. The best is even yet to come. Man, I got some news today. Y'all gonna look up a couple weeks from now, couple months from now, and be like, wow, isn't the Most High great? And some of the opportunities that's out there and some of the things that's happening for our people, man, it's just a beautiful thing. And I just want to say that I'm blessed, highly favored, and everybody I work with, blessed, highly favored. Um, it's just a beautiful thing. And all I could do is give all praises to the Most High. Um, and I've noticed, for me, speaking of backpedaling and backtracking, what my issue used to be was my anger. Um, I used to have a real issue when somebody would basically lie on my name, or they would slander me in any way, or they would put out inaccuracies on my name. It used to really bother me to the point where, like, I used to be that person that I will pull up on you. And this is how I know the Most High is working with me. And I understand that I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? I understand that the Most High is working with me. He's helping me with my anger. My patience is getting a whole lot better. Hey, man, and I get tested constantly. And I just want to praise the Most High for that. Yes. Yes, indeed. I want to first and foremost praise the Most High that I got the patience, the wisdom, and the knowledge to know how to deal with certain scenarios and situations. Now, I know there's videos out there, and I'm going to just say this off the break. If anybody that I've met in person, that I built with, no matter the circumstances, if you feel like you have an issue with me, right? I'm giving my full permission to anybody who feel like they got all these receipts and information. I'm giving permission to put it out. It's better that anything is put out on the table than, let anybody speculate with hearsay. See, I don't operate in gray areas. I'm straight up. I am not going to entertain gray areas. If somebody feel they have an issue with me and they want to take it to the public, bring the whole issue to the public and let the public decide, or I will address it accordingly based on the information that's presented. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say, because I understand that people are going to think what they want to think about me in general. You're going to come up with your own conclusion anyway without knowing what's the situation. So if people are easily led by what a person says on a one-sided perspective and all the information is not even out there, then go ahead and join along with that. I don't have nothing to do with that. You can think what you want to think, but everybody who knows me, one-on-ones who know me, they know how I operate. And anybody who wants to take rumors, innuendos, not know all the information, and they want to say, hey, well, I knew you a snake. I know you this. I know. That's what you thought about me anyway. You can have that. You're not meant to be around me. You're not meant to be around me. If that's all it takes, then you don't belong around me. All right. So I will leave that at that. I have nothing else to say about it. Because one thing about it, I don't have nothing to hide. Nothing at all. And that's all it is to it. Tamika says totally agreed. Absolutely. And that's just how it is. Now, I wanted to talk about the dirty section of YouTube because I have prided myself being very well at conflict resolution. Over the years, I've worked with various people. I have various business relationships. I have an upstanding reputation for dealing in integrity with anybody I've ever worked with in any level. And that's just the facts of the matter. And real is rare. And I'm not the type of person to entertain things that are not true. Number one. Number two, I realize that a lot of people, and I'm talking about the audience on social media, they help create the dirty section of YouTube. It is the YouTubers, it is the content creators. But see, I'm a big picture thinker. And I'm the type of person, I start wondering why our people can't never have nothing. And I realize it's because people feed into negativity. I realize that people want to see blood, people want to see drama. That's what sells. And I'm not willing to give people that. I'm not willing to give people a ish show. I leave that up for the dirty section of YouTube. Because one thing about it, when you have a dispute between you and anybody on social media in particular, this is the part that a lot of people don't understand. The Most High knows the truth. The Most High knows the truth. See, me personally, I'm not worried about public perception. Who is meant to be around me will be around me. Who is meant to rock with me will rock with me. Who is meant to receive the knowledge and information that I give, that's who it's for. Content creators, you must remember, you do this for the people. When you get on these screens and you stream live and you make your videos, you're doing it for your people. You're not doing it for other content creators. You're not doing it for other people. You're doing it for your audience. And what I do over here is I motivate. I put out material that basically brings clarity and insight, and I bring scripture. Whatever other platforms do, if they always got to have some drama going on, if they always got to have, that's on them. That's what they do. My content is based on that spiritual voltage that the people signed up for. Simple as that. Now, let's see here. Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Exactly. The eyes of the Lord on everything. So he knows what happens in situations. It's no need for y'all to defend yourselves online anytime there's a scoffer, anytime there's a troll, anytime there's somebody who's speaking negative on your name. You ignore that. If you try to clarify things and they're not trying to hear you, leave it alone and keep moving. And that's what it's about. See, I realize that, and I want y'all to realize that some people don't like you anyway, even people who stick around. Just because they're in your chats, whether you have a Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, that doesn't mean that these people really rock with you. And that's just the facts of the matter. Quetta says, my brother, you are the reason my eyes were open during the pandemic. All praises to the Most High. Have some education and ideas I would like to share with you. Absolutely. You can share those ideas with me at kingbreed404@gmail.com. It'll be highly appreciated. Let's see. She says, my brother, my BR, other you are the reason my eyes were open. Okay. I see you sent two super chats. They say the same thing. Okay. Tamika, thank you for the contribution. I appreciate the support. And this is what I want brothers and sisters to do. Avoid the dirty section of YouTube. Sometimes, and let me say this as well. I don't sneak diss nobody. I have not. Listen, if I have an issue with a person, I'm going to say it directly to that person. I have no reason to do that. But sometimes on social media, when you bumping shoulders with other content creators, it's just like co-workers or whatever the case is. You can make a video, and some people are just self-absorbed. Some people think everything's about them. That's not the case at all. When I make my videos are for my audience. Because the things that I speak about are things that we're going through on a daily basis. We are all enduring gaslighters. We're all enduring demons, witches, warlocks, people trying to knock us off our pivot. This is a daily thing. So when I'm speaking to my audience, that's who I'm talking to, my audience. You know, I know it's a lot of people out here with selfish energy, narcissistic energy. I'm not with all that. It's a delusional mindset. But sometimes these content creators, they got this larger than life mentality. And life don't, and that's the thing about being a social media personality. They don't realize life don't revolve around you. And make no mistake about it, I ain't afraid of nobody on here. That's why I said if there's issues that you got with me, bring it all the way out. I'd rather not my audience sit around and speculate. Oh, what is New Breed the boogeyman? He's evil. New Breed is he the new Suge Knight? What is New Breed does brothers wrong? If I've done any wrong, bring it out. Bring all of the receipts you want. Anybody who's came to the camping retreats, anybody who I have shaken hands with, come out and bring it to the table what I've done wrong to you in totality. You have my full permission. And then I will address it accordingly. All that speculation and gray area, I don't do that. Somebody said, Breed, are you going to grow your locks back? So I'm actually growing hair right now. I'm growing some hair right now. I don't know if I'm going to do locks, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm all about staying clean contrary to their doings. Somebody said the new Suge Knight is crazy. Like, real talk, though, like, I don't want people out there speculating like I'm out here shaking people down or doing people wrong. Look, people gonna think what they want to think. They gonna think what they want to think, and that's one thing I want to tell y'all. Yo, thank you for the contribution, Carla. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Y'all really have been showing y'all support. I really appreciate y'all, and the reason why, for the outsiders watching, the reason why they support the material over here is because they know that work is being done. They know that we actually are creating community and doing things like that. So salute to y'all. Yeah, I mean, it's like this, y'all. You're going to have people who dislike you regardless of what you do. There's going to be people who hate you for whatever you do. Even if all you do is help and support people. All you do is go out of your way to support other people. And I'm going to tell y'all this too, because we're going to get back to the topic, the dirty section of YouTube, why you must avoid it. And this is going to be some advice for content creators as well. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. Make no mistake about it. If you are a content creator, this is the type of video you want to watch so you don't destroy your reputation, so you don't, basically fall into the bottomless pit of filth and debauchery that takes place on social media. I'm gonna give y'all some real insight to help you avoid these things, right? So before we do that, for God's chosen people, the Most High's people who are just trying their best to do the right thing out here, people with sincerity. Look, brothers and sisters, how can I put this? What's the best way of saying this here? They don't comprehend who you are. It's like they don't get it. It's an extreme misunderstanding with who you brothers and sisters really are. And when you are doing for people, literally going out of your way to help people, it's almost like they're looking for you to be a snake. They're looking for you to be evil. And it's like, I got to get them before they get me. I don't know if that's the mentality people be having, but that's what it feels like to me. Now, I got nothing but respect for my audience. And I know that some of y'all fall into the dirty section sometimes when y'all hearing things. Some of y'all hear things from one side, don't hear the whole equation, and you choose sides. Or some of you all don't know how to bridle your tongue and wait to hear the conclusion of the matter before you start talking. But that's the nature of social media. That's what social media does. It makes you jump out there because you've heard some information and you start entertaining. That's why I say they love blood. Social media love blood. Me personally, I like to keep things off of social media. I feel as if YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and I feel like it has ruined, literally ruined brotherhoods and friendships. And it's to the point you got to keep your circle small, especially online. You got to keep things off the internet. But some people just don't do that. They don't know how to do that. And I can tell you right now, you got to avoid the dirty section. Now, how do you do that? And this is speaking from years of experience, years of putting out transformative content, years of putting out material that is edifying to the body, edifying the people, as well as coming with a level of creativity that is, in my opinion, unmatched with a lot of things that I do. And I've done this for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you how I avoided falling into the dirty section. First of all, what's the dirty section? The dirty section is gossip, drama, back and forth, hearsay, rumors, innuendos. Oh, I heard this person beefing. That one's beefing. I exposed this. He exposed that. She did this. He did that. Did you hear that's what's going on with this one? The dirty section. It's filthy. I don't like the dirty section of YouTube. Now, how did I avoid it for years? Right? Let me explain this to you. As content creators, you content creators watching this advice is for you. Know how to choose your battles wisely, number one. Number two, everything don't deserve your response. That goes into choosing your battles wisely, of course. But number three, always have something that you're good at. It's your lane. It's your avenue. You doing what you doing. You talking to your audience. It's not about what the next one is doing. Don't compare your numbers to nobody else. Because the hell with numbers when you want real people around you. The hell with YouTube clicks, views, and likes when eventually the whole grid shutting down. When eventually it may come a time where this apparatus called social media not even around. Then who you got around you? Then where's your brotherhood? Where's your sisterhood? When this ain't around, you want to make sure that you've already attracted the people who are for you. See, people are going to click for the drama. People are going to watch for the views. They're going to watch to see what's going on with this one, what's going on with that one. They love that kind of stuff. But when people like you for you, meaning they like what you do, they like the material you put out, they like the edification that you bring, they like what you're talking about, they're going to stick around for you. They're going to watch your material because they want to know what you got to say. And your status is not based on somebody else, some other creator. This is a golden nugget that I'm trying to give you brothers on the come up. This is a golden nugget I'm trying to give you brothers who have various talents, skills, and everything else. Don't fall into the dirty section. And you got to look at people's track record. You got to look at people's track record to see if that's somebody that you even want to be associated or affiliated with. I mean, it's nothing wrong with collaborating. And let me bring this up. When it comes to what's being built, and for those who know when I'm in the building, they know my footwork, my leg work, they know what it is I do. You've met me, you shook my hand, you've been in front of me face to face, you know what I'm about. You know that I'm very sincere about giving the people what the people sign up for, what the people ask for. I'm very diligent about that. You know, somebody said they did. That's what's up. You know what type of principles I stand on because you met me. Anybody else on the outside, you can believe what you want on social media. Um, I read this comment not too long ago, and it was a lady who was talking about her experience at UP Farms, and she said she had a wonderful time. Shout out to Lon Diamond who wrote uh, Old Testament New Breed or New Breed Old Testament, and shout out to her. She was giving her testimony of the good time she had at UP Farms, right? And there was a sister in her chat that said, "I heard New Breed was compromised, and he's this evil guy or something like that." And shout out to Lon for not even responding to that. But she heard that from where? Has she ever experienced that with me face to face? Have I done anything to her? Have I personally harmed her? Have I done anything? No, absolutely not. That's why I tell you, brothers and sisters, people are going to think what they want to think. People are going to believe what they want to believe. Now, somebody said it's not my fault. Somebody spoke on you. Hey, listen, people can speak all they want. I'm not blaming my audience. But what I'm simply saying is, um, you know, people are going to believe what they want. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that speaking of myself, forget about me. I want you all to learn. Those who create content to learn to avoid that type of back and forth. Listen, hey, I'm going my direction. Whoever it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going my direction. Anybody that I was affiliated with, if they want to go their direction, that's on them. That's okay. If you choose not to build with us or whatever the case is, we're not forcing nobody to do anything. And let me make this clear. I was talking about collabs, right? Um, just because you collab with a person on a venture doesn't mean that it is a situation where it has to be a very personal situation. And I say that because what we're building, there's going to be people who come and go. Um, what I need my people to get used to seeing, brothers and sisters, what I need you to get used to seeing is when you're building community, everybody is not going to be there for the long haul. It's a great responsibility that we got going on. And some people, you see where they stand, you see if they fit into what you're building, and you may decide, no, this person doesn't fit in the puzzle. And it's nothing personal. It is nothing personal. They may they may not fit in what you are doing. And that's how it's going to be. So I don't want any influencer, content creator who come out to feel obligated to roll with us, or we're going to somehow decimate you if you don't roll with us. We're going to shame your name or just drag you through social media because you a content creator with this amount of subscribers and you came to UP Farms to visit and you decided this is not your thing. We're not going to drag you or throw you under the bus because you didn't want to be involved. It's not personal. It might not be for you. Do you understand? If it's not for you, it's not for you. Respectfully. Somebody said, Brother Chess, let me see. Somebody said all this confusion is messed up. Folks don't even know. Folks don't even know they're being used by a wicked spirit. Hey, it is very sad what goes on social media, and it's dirty. And all we can do is avoid it. Um, at the end of the day, the Most High sees everything. The Most High knows the whole situation. The Most High knows the whole matter. And the people personally would not know there was any type of drama, any type of dirt, without other people's talking about it. I don't listen, man. When you really comprehend how social media works, you know not to bring dirt on social media because it's a never ending cycle. It's never ending. And so the way I deal with things is off of this dirty section. Now, how do you avoid the dirty section? Some of y'all are probably wondering, right? I'm gonna give y'all that. Hold on one moment. Avoiding the dirty section. Because y'all gotta understand there's some people that try to bait you in to back and forth because that's all they know. All they know is dysfunction. And this is no sneak dissing when I say this, because I don't sneak diss. See, I talk in a way where if the shoe fit, you will wear it. Understand me. I talk in a way where I'm saying what I'm saying to the mass majority. At the moment, it's 800 and something odd people in here. You don't think there's content creators that are going to see this? You don't think there's various people? I'm speaking to everybody watching. For me to be trying to make whole entire videos about what goes on with friends, family, and what's going on in society, what's going on in the world, and one person to believe it's about them, that's a self-centered person. That's crazy as hell. Like, who you think? Get out of here. Like, stop it. Cut it out. If it resonates, it resonates. I don't do that. When I get on this camera, I let the spirit lead me and I speak. Simple as that. Now that that's established. Secondly, well, we on like the fourth principle of avoiding the dirty section. When you say something as a man, your word is bond. After it's said, you move on. I said you move on. You let the chips fall wherever they may fall. You will never see me making videos on one content creator or one person more than one time, more than likely, unless they mention me. Other than that, I'm going to say what I need to say and I'm going to move on. Because let me tell you something about the dirty section of YouTube. It's horrible for business. Horrible. And social media is business. That's the type of man I am. I will say what I need to say and I will be done with it. You won't hear me say nothing else because I got it off. I got it off my shoulders, have nothing left to say. Jay Davis said it. I'm offending my people. It's quite all right. My favorite song. That's what's up, man. I'll be your enemy now, for shining light. I'm going to tell y'all right now. The dirty section of YouTube is full of crabs. Let me explain something about social media because these NPCs and bots, they deal with everything social media. Everything is social media. Let me explain something to y'all, right? Hear me out. Here's the rules. There's other people out there who are watching all us melanated people, especially when you're a brother or sister with great potential. Oh, yeah, we are like a science experiment. We like fishes in a jar to everybody on the outside looking. And if you don't deal with things with pure integrity and class personified, if you don't deal with things with class personified, you're going to pass up on a lot of opportunities in your life. You're going to damage your brand. You're going to damage what you represent. And this is for you content creators, why you must avoid the dirty section. I'm telling y'all some real talk. What do I look like as a man who is a community leader? What do I look like as an actual activist, meeting up with dignitaries? What do I look like as a man of standard, a family man, being in the damn matrix, in the dirty section of YouTube, going back and forth? That is nonsense. And it's so many times I've avoided it. While being able to, you have to have a talent and a gift to be able to speak your mind, let it be known where you're at, how you feel about the situation when drama arises, because it's going to come, because people going to hate you for whatever you do, even if all you wanted to do was help and support. You got to say what you got to say and move accordingly. How many of y'all out there who had nothing but compassion for people? Not all you done was support a person. And when I say went out of your way, you go out of your way to help them in their time of need. And all you get in return is betrayal. All you get in return is, I don't even know what to call it. But this happens to me a lot. And when this happens, I have to pray and ask the Most High not to let my heart wax cold. Because it makes you not want to support people no more. It makes you not want to help people when they're in their time of need. It makes you just want to be this person, but like, you know what? This is why I'm not helping nobody. That's when your heart turned cold. When they show you how ungrateful they are for what you've done for them. Oh, that pisses me off. This is what I'm saying, bro. I know that I've been on an upward spiral lately. The Most High has been blessing me. Man, wait till y'all see what's about to happen. Y'all gonna be so excited when y'all see some of the work that's getting done and some of the people that's involved. And man, it's just some beautiful stuff happening for what we're building, man. It is momentous. And before that, man, I had some issues. I'm gonna confess with y'all. I had some issues, man, with my anger. And I was hitting the bottle a little bit too hard, bro. And I was getting frustrated with people. Um, I was getting to the point where it was like, yo, some other things transpired in my personal life. And see, that's the thing about social media. You will have some stuff going on and nobody know it. You're the only one who know what you're going through. And it's something major, something serious you're going through. And the world don't know, but you still got to do what you got to do to help the people. And I was going through a situation like that, right? And having real issues. And then the moment where I got myself in the right place, mentally, spiritually, physically, that's when all hell breaks loose. And it's like every time we take steps forward, people show their true colors, show their true intentions. It is like what it seems like is new levels, new devils. But what I feel is if the Most High is really testing me because He knows that I can take matters into my own hands. He knows that I have an issue where I can really get heated. Like once I cross over that line, that's it. And He's been working on that with me. And I literally have been reformed. Like I'm telling you. And I'm just going to continue on that righteous path because it's a test. I know it's a test. I know it's a test, and I know that it's a test that I'm going to pass. Why? Because I'm focused on a good work. I'm focused on my people, my audience, not other content creators. I'm focused on my audience. I'm focused on giving y'all that voltage y'all signed up for. I'm focused on giving y'all opportunities. I'm focused on building with y'all. I'm focusing on having people around me that are trustworthy. I'm focused on having brothers around me who know how to handle business the right way. I'm focused on having sisters around me who want to help me grow and help me build. That's what I'm focused on. I ain't focused on beef. What's beef? Biggie said beef is when your kids can't go to sleep. Beef is when ICU guaranteed to be an ICU. This ain't beef. I came from a world where beef was like real beef. I don't like this social media stuff. I'm really not a social media guy. So I'm not into that. I'm not into none of that. So I'm going to tell you right now, like I said before, anybody who feels like they have this demo that can destroy me and all this other stuff, who I've met, who I feel that I've done nothing but help, not even I feel, people that I've done nothing but help. And there's some people out here I ain't shared 2 words with, and they got negative to say. So the moral of the story, people gonna hate you for whatever you do. There was some lady who made a video when she left the land as if I did something to her. All I said was hi to the lady. All I said was, hey, how you doing? And kept it moving. For those who was out there, I was running around working the whole time. I had my hands full. I was cooking. I was performing. I was doing content. I was greeting the people. So what that proved to me is like, yo, I can't. Listen, brothers and sisters, let me explain something to you. You cannot win with everybody. Some people just gonna look at you and be like, yo, I don't like this nigga. I don't like New Breed. He got beady eyes. He look mean. Some lady got on a comment section say, he just has a dark aura around him. She ain't never met me a day of her life, but my aura is dark. Don't even know me. So the point I'm trying to make is, listen, yo, in this world y'all living in, how do I say this in the most polite way possible? Yo, you can't give a what people think of you. That's literally the best way I can put this. It's about what the Most High thinks of you. They're going to think what they want. That's why I never defend myself when somebody is talking crazy about me. I never do that. Because the people, they don't, listen, there's people in here right now that just don't like, I don't like this. I don't like them. Okay. Why are you here? Look, man, we are doing great things, man. And it's man, wait till y'all see what the Most High got in store for His people, bro. That's what I'm excited about. And it's like, oh man, it's just a wonderful thing. Somebody said demons be reflecting what they are unto others. Right. There's a lot of projection that go on. Um, there's a lot of just ill will, malice, contempt. Hey, listen, brothers and sisters. First of all you content creators, let me drop this nugget on y'all. It's a real nugget. I'm about to press on your conscience real quick. The way you build genuine connections with your audience is you bond with your audience. See, at our event, I got to do that on a level that was just unlike any other. I feel like, and this is just me talking, and I think this will help you stay out the dirty section of YouTube too when you have a face to the people who following. All for peace. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. When you have a face to the people that support, it adds another element to what you do. Because you know you're dealing with real people. You know you're not dealing with NPCs. You know you're not dealing with bots. You know you're not dealing with just human trolls. And when you have that, it changes your perception on everything. And I was able to connect with my audience on a level like that. It needs to be more black male content creators who actually do events with their audience. I mean, I'm dead serious. I see the female content creators doing it. Salute to them. There's a couple sisters that I support that they've done events and they've been nice events. I mean, and they've connected with their audience. They showed up and they were right there with them. And I salute that. I think we need to do more of that. And regardless if you want to roll with us, with UP Farms, or whatever the case is, I still oblige content creators to build with their audience, be accessible. This is very important because a lot of the people in the dirty section of YouTube, they can't be accessible like that. They on edge all the time. A lot of these guys in the dirty section of YouTube, they can't just link up with their audience because why? They put nothing but negativity out there on the airwaves. When all you do is sow discord, when all you do is have back and forths, and all you have is beefs, you going against that one against this one, people talking about each other kids and dragging each other's wives and dragging each other's financial status. You got people calling people's jobs on this joint. I mean, this platform is ferocious, fam. Ferocious. I'm telling you. It's absurd. Real nasty work be happening on this platform. And it be some filthy bottom feeding cockroach stuff going on. And these people can't go out in public like that. Every time I'm spotted in public by people who watch my platform, it's always positive energy. Because that's all I put out. I don't put out negativity. I'm not trying to topple this one or gossip against that. That's not how I move. Tamika, thank you for the contribution. Says you are the bestest breed. Always says screw people. I respect the fact that you always share scripture. God bless you and yours truly in every possible way. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support. That's what I do over here. I share scripture. I motivate the people. I speak to my audience. And that's what it is. In order for me to be on here trying to sub somebody, that means I would have some fear of that person. I ain't scared of none of y'all on here. Trust me when I tell you this. It ain't not one fear bone in my body when it comes to you content creators. I ain't worried about it. Because the Most High know my intentions and he know the support I showed and he knows what I've done for people. Again, like I said, if there's a social media personality who met me in real life and you got your Uno draw four card to ruin me, you got my full bravo. Go do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. But I'm not going to sit here and let the people speculate. See, let me tell you, some people will put out little hidden like messages about you to make people speculate. Oh, it's new breeder. He's a demon. He done this evil stuff to this one and done this to that. No, tell the people what I did. Because this is how people do. They'll have people speculating of you doing something wrong, and that's even worse than saying what happened. That's even worse than saying what happened, because now it leaves room for speculation, which leaves room for distrust. And that's the goal. Make this man's audience distrust what he's doing and what he's building, because he's untrustworthy. He's an evil person. He's a bad guy. No, tell the people what I did. Other than that, I ain't entertaining no BS like that. Y'all can have that. Because I did a phenomenal job keeping the whole situation off of social media. The dirty section of YouTube is cancerous. It's filthy. Everybody get the likes up on the video. Everybody get the likes up on the video, because this is some real talk that will help other content creators, as well as help you brothers and sisters to understand how to move online. Somebody said, you spoke about this today. Now the enemy testing you, how he's testing me. Yeah, I mean, it's to the point. I'm just not surprised no more. Nothing surprises me no more on this apparatus. Nothing shocks me. Nothing throws me for a loop anymore. I expect people to just tweak out the more we advance. The more we put in the legwork, I expect it now. It's going to be like clockwork, to the point where I won't even respond to anything, not even subtly. Because this is how it works. It works like clockwork. New levels, new devils. It's like clockwork. Let me make this clear. I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm not worried about who's the best content creator. Listen. I just want the best for my people. Someone said Isaiah 54 all day. Put that scripture up. Somebody said there's no point trying to prove you better than the next. Right. Look, I'm going to put out what I put out. It's going to get the numbers it's going to get. It's going to get the attention it's going to get. But guess what? Here's something I want you social media personalities to know. All you content creators to know. A lot of people who watching you are not necessarily going to be with you when things go sideways. You can have 1 million subscribers and be empty. Wealth gotten by vanity shall diminish. If the world shuts down today or tomorrow, where are those people going to be? That's the question I ask a lot of content creators. So when you get online trying to prove something to this one and prove it to that, trying to keep an audience, that's fearful. When you trying to curve public perception to make people feel or think a certain way, you're afraid. You trying to gain an audience. I'm not with that. And with that being said, moving forward, Here's the rules. What we're not going to do is bring other content creators in my chat. We're not going to do that. Moving forward, we're not going to do that. If you don't hear me personally promoting, I know this situation is different because I promoted this brother. But moving forward, here's the rules and regulations. Don't be bringing these people up in my chat. After I speak in this video, I am done with the situation. I have nothing more to say. People going to do what they want to do and believe what they want to believe. But one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I'm going to continue to do the work the Most High put me here to do. And I hope that people find their peace in any situation, respectfully, in any situation where we may be at odds. I hope and pray that the other party involved, the other person involved finds peace and moves forward. I ain't got no ill will, no ill intentions. I ain't got no malice, nothing. Listen, like I said, I got such great things happening. It's almost like I'm at a home stretch and I'm not worried about nothing else. 2nd Esdras 5 and 8, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be offset out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Yeah, that's real. Hold on, let me see. Somebody brought that scripture in Isaiah 54. Where is it? If somebody can bring it again, I meant to read that. Isaiah 54 and 7 says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants. Right, absolutely. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why you can't worry about it. Y'all got to understand the wheat and the tare being separated. Simple as that. Man, all praises to the Almighty, man. Y'all got to get them likes up. Y'all got to get them likes up if y'all want me to stick around. See, I'll be looking at the likes to see if y'all if y'all like the content. Because if you like it, I stick around with y'all. I've been making some music, y'all. I've been making some music, and it ain't nothing to play with. She said, you better stick around. Let me see what them likes hitting on. That let me know in social media world, y'all want to hear what I got to say. Avoid the dirty section. Like I was saying before, here's another point I want to bring up. The dirty section of YouTube seems to be loaded with our people. I'm talking about usins, melanated people. And there's audiences watching us from the outside. And we're supposed to be a beacon of light unto the Gentiles and to the strangers who want to dwell with us. And I intend on maintaining some decorum. And I intend on being a respectful person in everything I do. And this is the reason why. There's people out there who are watching who can be very beneficial to our people. And I'm not saying coon and buffoon like y'all seen Meg Thee Stallion shaking her ass for Kamala Harris. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about playing politics. But what I am talking about is just representing yourself the right way. And when you do that, people on the outside will see and say, you know what? That brother, that sister, I want to be able to help them. I want to open this door opportunity. Even if it's just giving you some information that will be beneficial to you. I want that. Even when somebody is like, yo, I will give you certain information that'll help you in what you in your endeavors. But they won't give that information to somebody who don't know how to deal properly. And we all a work in progress out here, but brothers and sisters, if you on social media, you may have a smaller platform, you will never really truly grow a platform beefing with other people. That's not going to happen. Although you may see that happening, you may see these platforms reward bad behavior because they do. They know the psychological effect that it have on people seeing drama and back and forth, and men being less than men going back and forth. They know what it does to the people, especially with melanated men. But the moment where you the moment where you are not talking about other people, the moment where you don't have beef going on, you become irrelevant. Make people like you, for what you do. It don't have to be somebody else caught up in things for you to succeed on social media. Yeah, somebody called it brain rot content. It is. It'll rot your brain. It will rot your brain, seriously. Look, let me also say this. This is real talk. You don't need everybody on your side. You only need a few. You have to keep your circle very tight, not just on social media, but in life in general. Now, I know that I talk about being solo and dolo because you need to do that too. You need to have those moments where you are on your own so you can get the insight from the Most High. But it's definitely quality over quantity. You want quality people in your life over quantity people. You don't need to have everybody. You don't need to win over an audience. You don't need to win over people. You don't need to do things so people can like you or listen. Let them have it. Let them have it. You only need a few people in your circle who gonna be down with y'all when times are rough. Just a few people. Now, when it comes to just being alone, we're not meant to be alone. And I know for years I talk about the loner path because that's what dispensation we were in. See, the Most High is always lifting new veils. It's always evolution going in your content, brothers and sisters, as well. It's always an evolution to things. And some of the things that I talk about nowadays, I learned it being alone. Some of the things that I discuss when it comes to development and unifying and doing something great, I learned that being alone. I learned how to address being in that type of situation because initially I am a loner and I don't have no problem being alone. I function very well. I'm not, I never been the type of person who is desperate for friendship or validation from others. That's what made me the man I am today. I don't care about being in the crowd, in the clique, in the group. Never been that person. Never will I be that person. And it's nothing wrong with walking that solo path when it's time for you to gain the insight you need. And when you by yourself, you learn how to deal with people once you in that situation. Somebody said, "Love your content, my brother." I'm glad you love it. That's what's up. Somebody said, "I feel you on that." Yeah, real talk, man. You just gotta be able to really separate the fakes from the real and move accordingly. And I'm not here to, and that's no shot at homeboy that's made his video and said what he had to say. I'm not, don't, like I said before, people going to hear what they want to hear. I just speak in a way where with whoever it fits, it fits. I don't have no reason to sit up there. Man, that's crazy. But it is what it is. I'm not going to dwell on that. Like I said, man, we got great things happening. Great things. That's for the people. Somebody said, I found my true identity being alone. Me too. Somebody said, I don't fit in nowhere but with chosens. And it all convicts when I feel myself getting, let me see, getting far from God. Got you. Yeah, sometimes when you by yourself, you get closer to the Most High. You able to pray. You able to get more personal revelations and downloads, and you able to really think and put things in a perspective. And also, I want to say this too. When it comes to any content creators who are out there making videos, saying what they saying, I don't have nothing to do with none of that. People going to do what they do. People going to make the videos they want to make on their platforms. It is what it is. I don't have like a camp or some type of organization where there's an echo chamber going on and there's this hidden where we having these meetings about all these content creators and that's not how I operate. Yo, the stuff I be hearing on here, bro, it be tripping me out. It be really like I literally be laughing. I don't have a gang that I be setting up like, go attack this dude, go attack this one. It's like y'all don't know me, bro. It's not this huge conspiracy against this one or that one. I don't be behind the scenes setting up groups conspiring against content creators, using my influence and coercing brothers and nah, that doesn't happen, y'all. That's not reality. I know it sounds good on paper. It sounds very sensationalized. I don't do that. First of all, if I have a falling out with a person, at that point where we have a falling out, to me, you're a non-factor. That's how I feel. I have no reason to talk about you after that. Just a non-factor. That's literally how I move. I don't, what the hell, people, they can have this social media apparatus. I love that word, man, because that's exactly what this is. They can have it. And, you know, it's all that speculation and speculatory stuff. I'm not, bruh, like people gonna, man, think what y'all want to think. People think what they want to think. Somebody said, hold up. Nah, bro, your video, because you be low-key going off, but that's what makes you powerful. You be going off for the Lord and his people. God bless you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm just not with the nonsense, man. I just stay to myself. I do my thing. And when it's time to handle business, my brothers who I'm close to, yeah, we look out for each other. And we all grown men who got families. Number one, let me explain this to you. Anybody that I might have met, bumped shoulders with, we all grown men with families who got their own lives. I don't control nobody's material. I'm not in nobody's ear telling somebody to do something to somebody. That is not even my character. Somebody said, New Breed, did you receive my Cash App? I can't look at it right now because I'm actually streaming on the phone that I have that app on. So my bad, I can't look at that right now. People gonna make the content they make, and a lot of times, yo, people just don't really be having social media on their mind like that because the things that we be doing in real life, social media is like on the back burner. Of course, I do this social media thing, but a lot of times that is not on the forefront of conversation when you got real work to do. It's just not. It doesn't work like that. I don't work like that. I don't operate like that. I don't go around other people talking about other people. Like this false accusing thing, bro. I just can't get with it, bro. Assumptions. Um, man, I do how I move, how I move in a way where most of the time I'm not talking to you on the phone unless we're working. Unless you my brother. And my brother, you my brother, you're with this eye. And we're talking business. If personal and business merges, that's mostly what our conversation is about. We trying to do the Lord's work. When I say business, I ain't talking about worldly business. When I talk about business, I'm talking about doing the work of the Most High, preparing for the times we're living in. That's another thing about the dirty section of YouTube. It pigeonholes the people and it distracts you from what's really happening in the world. What's really happening in the world right now. And what's really happening in the world right now is a whole bunch of madness that we got to prepare for. And yes, it ain't nothing wrong with preparing. Ain't nothing wrong with preparing. Anybody tell you that is a damn lie and the truth ain't in them. Preparing is common sense. That's what that is. What the hell you think the other nations of the earth are doing? Preparing. What the hell you think they doing right now? Preparing to go back to their country. Preparing to do this. What you think they've been doing? When they came over to America and started businesses and then they go back to their hometown, they was preparing. The scriptures tell you about that. So we not supposed to prepare? I ain't telling you to be afraid. I ain't telling you to be out here be scared. Ain't nobody I rock with is scared. Ain't nobody who showed up to our land walks are scared. Nobody showed up to our camping trip was scared. Nobody I move with, we don't even the spirit of fear ain't nowhere near none of the brothers or sisters that I rock with. And if you scared because I'm saying, yo, there's a lot going on in the world, you should, take heed like the scriptures tell you. And that scares you, then you got a weak spirit. I don't know no other way to put it. You just got a weak ass spirit. Because we ain't scared. We're proactive. Simple as that. And I don't know if I personally been accused of fear mongering or not. I don't know. I seen the video that the other brother did where that was brung up. I don't know what I've been accused of. I don't know. That's just in case, you know what I'm saying, y'all thinking it's that ain't it. Fear is an irrational emotion. How do you deal with anxiety? Get you some passion fruit. Colossians 4:5, walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoning with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. That's real talk. And that's what it is, man. Look, I could tell y'all like this. Man, it's been an honor to meet some of you brothers and sisters on the land walk. Hey, it's nothing but love and respect to y'all who understand what the work that's being done over here. You relate to what's happening. That's why you're over here. Some of y'all may be over here to hear back and forth drama nonsense. If that's what you're waiting for, you're at the wrong place. This is not, I repeat, this is not the dirty section of YouTube. They can have that. I don't want nothing to do with it. And I'm going to tell y'all this too. The clean section can turn into a dirty section. All it takes is one person. And I'm just saying and I ain't subbing. I'm saying it. I've seen this happen on social media where it'll be A section of YouTube, a space in YouTube that's a clean section, and then this one person pops up in that space. I've literally seen this happen more than once, where it'll be an environment that's hopeful, and then that one wild card comes in and starts sowing discord and start creating drama. A lot of these social media people, a lot of these content creators, I don't trust them. I don't trust these they some sneaky I don't trust them. I'm telling you, I see right through them. They be trying to line themselves up, and they be trying to chase clout. They be trying to get in where they fit in, bro. I don't trust a lot of these I'm telling you, I don't. That's how you avoid the dirty section of YouTube. You want people who are doing something in real life. In real life. And that's my stance on it. I don't have nothing more to say about any of these content creators. I'll say this one more time. If it's something that I've done that's so evil, that's so wrong to you as a brother, then put all your cards on the table and let it be known, and then I will address that. Other than that, I won't mention this brother name. He ain't mentioned my name, so I ain't mentioning his. The people just know what's up. You ain't mentioned my name, so I'm going to respond the same way that you acknowledge me. I'm responding the same way. Whatever you feel like you need to put out there, do it. And then I will address it accordingly. But to try to sow distrust with the people as if I'm some type of snake or evil person, you out of pocket. You might as well throw it on out there. Because putting distrust out there, that's some satanic, demonic stuff that you're doing. Having people, so people think, oh, should I link up with him? Because I can't trust him. And he's a snake. He's evil. New breed, do this. No, put it on out there. Other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say. You won't hear about me speaking on this situation no more. I done said what I needed to say, and I'm done with it. And if people think I'm a snake, a demon, or evil man, or whatever the case is, you don't know me. It's clear you don't know me. And I really don't care what you think. Because I know I'm doing something for my people great. And that's why all of this is taking place. I know my intentions. I know what's going on. And I got nothing but the people's best interests at heart. And all I want to do is help my people to see what's going on in this world so they can avoid some of these pitfalls and come to the Father and build that peace and have something they can call their own. Other than that, I ain't concerned with any content creator got to say. I stand on principle, straight up. And that's what it is. All praises to the Most High. Look, thank each and every one of y'all. I want y'all to have a blessed one. Y'all stay safe out here. With that being said, shalom and peace.